Welcome everyone, Farmer Comp here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of Rassvet and Farming Simulator 19. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, this is Rassvet. I may be saying that wrong. I probably am, as a matter of fact, but we're going to do a map tour of this anyways. So if we jump over to the mod hub, it says, welcome to the Rassvet card. This map contains 15 fields, 12 points of sale, installed cows and pigs, BGA. It also has established production, has production of compound feed, a fish farm, sugar factory, meat, processing plant, diesel production, dairy, bakery, potato washing plant, additional crops. It has our clover and alfalfa, and it says that those are added to animal and feed production. It is seasons ready and has dynamic dirt. Now this is by Den Ben, and this is 480.99 megabytes, and it is going to be for PC and Mac players only. I do apologize, I know this came out on the 23rd, and this video is probably going to post late on the 30th. I'm trying to get caught back up. 7 maps hit all around the same couple of days, so I'm trying to get caught up on all those, and it was when I was on vacation. So okay, so anyhow, without further ado, I will say when you load into the game, it doesn't have any required mods listed, but based on the production, you have to have global company, and it will give you an error message saying you need global company to run this map. So I do recommend just obviously loading in with global company from the start there. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at a couple things. So one thing I want to see is if there's anything modded in the store, because a lot of times with crops and stuff like that, there's different mods they'll add in. So we're going to check that real quick just to be sure there's nothing we're going to miss here. And I know a lot of maps recently have had mods that I've missed. And we'll also see which things are needed to harvest various things. So these ones say clover and alfalfa on them. So those ones are going to be able to harvest those or pick those up. There's a pickup header in there if you haven't used them before. That'll help you out with that. But so far, not really anything crazy on the mods I haven't seen yet. But I did want to check a couple of things as far as what's going to harvest what. These should also be able to cut the clover and alfalfa since they're grass types. And I'm not seeing anything else crazy there. Over here, we'll check a look. Yeah, so it looks like you got some different fill types, which makes sense with this map having what it has on it. Nothing modded in there. Nothing there. These headers don't have anything new on them, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything crazy new there, nor with these, and no mods. But here's the one that can do can pick them up off the ground, the easy flow here, and this one as well. So those two have that ability. No other mods in there. Nothing there. I mean, normally when you have like potatoes and, or excuse me, carrots and sugarcane, you'll have modded harvesters, but obviously we don't have those on this map. So not seeing anything wild. I know there's a couple in here that I've already seen, but want to make sure we don't miss anything crazy. Planters, so planters, you're going to have some clover and alfalfa at the end of that, and then I don't know, cedars have it too as well. Yes, okay. So cedars in those are both able to put those down for you. You don't play with mods, you realize how few items there really are in the base game, which there's not even that few. There's actually a lot, but it seems like a few after you get used to playing with so many mods. But yeah, I don't see anything crazy in here. I didn't expect to see anything in here. Here's one that is new. This can carry these two fill types, fish, and I don't know what the other one is, but we'll look into that in a little bit here. Animal transport, nothing. So that is one that's new there, that fish trailer, which you will need to do if you want to do certain productions on here. And should I have a couple more categories left? Don't expect any modded weights in here. And miscellaneous, nope. Okay, so that's basically everything. We'll make sure in the pallets real quick. And we want to take a look at placeables as well, so we'll take a look at those real quick. So global company doesn't have anything in the menu. It's just because the global company mod's installed, and I'm running it in the background. So it should have it listed as a required mod, I will say, inside of the inside of the mod hub, but no modded placeables. So there's that. Now, while we're in here, actually, we'll go take a look at our starting equipment. So we are in new farmer mode, as I mentioned. So we start off with a John Deere 6155M, a John Deere 6135M, a Rostelmash RSM 161 combiner harvester. We have the AgriLine TKD 302 grain trailer. We also have a header for the Rostelmash. We have a small plow. We have a decent sized disc harrow or cultivator. And we also have a direct drill seeder. We have a feed mixing wagon. We have one of our magical fish transporters. That's a modded one in this map. We also have a John Deere front loader attacher and a universal bucket. So Fantastic. Those are what we have in here. If we hop into the menu real quick, we're actually going to go turn that off. Turn that down. There are contracts and some decent ones at that. See here, we do start off with $100,000 in a starting loan. We went through all of our starting equipment, some of which does need some pretty significant repairs, so note that. And there are a lot of sell points on here. Now, this is where it starts to get a little exciting up at the top there. So if we go down here a little bit further, we're going to start getting into some of the new stuff. So I don't know what all of these are going to end up being, and I'm not going to be able to probably tell you what most of them are, but here's all the different fill types and stuff that you can sell. That looks like it's very expensive, and we will take a look at the production. We will take a look at that. We're not going to go over every factory and where the inputs and outputs are, but we'll go over some things. So starting land, new farm mode, field 8 there, 646, 333 for that section there. That one's what, 247 there, and we have that one there for 128. So you start off with a decent chunk of land. There's not very many fields there, but they are big fields. So that's kind of a trade-off depending on how you look at it. And you'll see the factories are various places around, and there's various storages and other things like that. I have no idea what that one is. But yeah, so that's and then the BGA, I want to find where that's at. Let's see here, biogas plant right down here. So this is 352,000 to buy. Let's go in the F11 menu. I am going to want some more speed in a second, and we're going to want to set the time to noon, and I'm going to add us in. There we go, 10 million bucks. Okay, so we should be able to buy this now. Yep. Now I don't know with factories if you have to own the land that they're on or not to use them, so I don't have a good answer for that. We'll take a look at those actually here right now. So if we hit Control G, that's going to open up the global company menu, and if I have my help screen on, you can see over there Control G opens it up. So that'll bring you into all the different production types. So if we go down to the bottom, we'll start at the bottom. So washing potatoes, and this map will flash where they're at, so you can see the washing potatoes one is over here. It intakes potatoes, pallets, water, and fuel, and you have washed potatoes that you get out of it. If we go back, sugar factory, which is right over here. Sugar factory, if you open the overview menu, is going to take in beets, water, and pallets and give you granulated sugar and compost. We go down to the sawmill. Sawmill is down here, so the sawmill is set up a little bit differently as it has some production to it. So pallet production, that's logs are the input for all of these. So pallet production, if you want to turn this one on, it's going to give you pallets and wood chips. Production of boards give you board and wood chips. And then production of wood chips is going to give you wood chips. So basically just a wood chipper at that point. Refueling garage is just a storage center, and it's right here. So if we open that up, it does have a production menu, if you will, but you just put diesel in and it gives you diesel out. It's just to be able to use it in this screen and have it available on that screen. Production diesel fuel. So up over here, you can see on the map, if you input canola or sunflowers, you're going to get compost and diesel out. Then we also have the meat processing plant, which is just across from the diesel plant there. If you input cows or pigs, they will give you sausage, which is probably that really expensive product that we saw inside the menu there. Flour production, just up over here. Flour production is going to give you corn, or excuse me, it's going to give you, I'm assuming that's flour. So you put wheat, barley, or oats in, and you're going to get, and pallets, and you're going to get flour out. Sorry. Okay. Fish farm, right over here. So let's look at that one. You're going to need to put in compound feed, which is just in its own product, diesel, and small fish, and you're going to get fish out. So I'm assuming that probably small fish and fish were the two fill types in that trailer. If we go to dairy, you have cheese production, which is like milk and pallets to give you cheese. And I'm assuming this is, I don't even know. But milk and pallets will give you that. So some of the translations probably didn't come through the way they wanted them to, but is what it is. So pig feed, you're going to put in wheat, barley, oats, and corn, or corn, I guess, any of those, and you're going to get pig food out. So that actually might be a pretty good way to go about it. For compound feed for fish, same inputs to get compound feed. Feed mixture for cows, basically gives you TMRs. You're going to need to put silage in, straw in, and then one of these guys here. So hay, grass, chaff, alfalfa, clover, alfalfa hay, or clover hay there. If we go back, and we have at the top here, we have the bakery. Bakery is going to intake flour. So I'm assuming that flour plant's going to give us flour and eggs, and it's going to give you bread. So there you go. Those are the different productions that we have available on the map. And again, bakery is over here, compound feed, is down here. Sorry, I forgot to mention those. But yeah, so that's the global company menu. If you don't know about global company, you should watch my tutorial series on it. It gives you a lot of good information on it. But anyhow, so if we go back into the map, where are we at? We're over here. So we'll probably walk around this area, take a look at this guy over here, walk up over here to the pig area, and walk down here and take a look at this stuff. We'll probably do all that on foot. And then where's the shop at? Shop's up here, isn't it? Yeah, then we'll probably jump up to the shop, and then we'll drive around and hit all that stuff through there and work our way back down here, head over here, take a look at the dairy plant. I won't hit everything on the map. I won't point out everything. I'll try to hit most of it, but I'm sure I'll probably forget something or entirely miss something. So yeah, we'll probably walk around, knock this stuff out on foot, and then we'll jump up to, well, we might, yeah, I don't know, jump, I don't know. Maybe what we'll do is actually just jump straight up to the shop and come back down and take a look at the farm here a little bit later. And your fish trailer sitting over there at the fish farm there. So this is a very cool map with all the production on it, I will say. But we are going to jump over to the shop. So here's the shop. This is not an entrance. This is just the back area here. And this looks like the main entrance here. Oh, automatic gate. That is awesome. Around here's the shop there. So we are going to buy ourselves just something to drive around. I need a drink of coffee, so I'll get out of this screen here. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm assuming it's going to spawn in the back. This is a cool gate, though, I will say. Yep, it spawned over there. Where is the repair trigger? I'm assuming this will open up too. Yep, that was a click one. Might be in here. Nope, this is a cool storage space, though. I don't know where the repair trigger is. Strange. Maybe I'll see it if I hop in a vehicle and I'm a little bit more zoomed out. You don't see one around here. That is strange. Oh, there it is, right there. Jeez. In the garage, of course, where it should be. The guys will open up. Oh, maybe not this one. Oh, maybe just this side. But, yep, repair trigger just in here. I bet you can get it out here just fine. So if you have larger equipment, which, I mean, if you buy larger equipment, you could always take it out that back gate. But if it doesn't fit out that back gate, you're kind of out of luck on that one. All right, we do have something just over here, the lime station. How do we get to that? Let's go take a look at that real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be that guy right there. Okay, so you just get it through the store yard there where I was at. So, okay, fantastic. I think we're on the map here. We're going to head up, take a look at this, and then probably head back over and then work our way around and down. So that's kind of our plan. While we're driving there, this is a fairly nice map. I actually quite like this one a lot. But no, I was going to say, if you have not already, you should go check out my other channel. I have another channel called Gamer Cop. So feel free to go check that out. It's where I play basically anything besides Farming Simulator 19. Since I only do Farming Simulator 19 on this channel. But anyhow, ooh, that's an automatic gate. Fantastic. But we are at our first sell point here. I don't see a way out the far side here, but right here is our first sell point. We're up at that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Right here. It's likely missing a translation. It's going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, and corn, which are just your basic crops. In addition to that, it takes nothing else, so just basic crops here. And I don't see any magic way out the far side or anything like that, so we'll probably just have to loop here. It might be a little bit tricky if you're bringing big trucks in around here, but not impossible for the committed and good driver. And also don't ram the gate like I did waiting for it to open there. All right, we'll head up this way now. We're gonna want to cut a right. Oop, geez, I was looking at the map. Want to cut a right through here. Should take the road really, but we'll be fine. Ooh, those curbs are serious curbs. Jeez. Okay. Oh, geez. Still getting tossed around by those stupid curbs. All right, and here we have another sell point. So I see some hazard boxes there and there. But this is the sell point itself is over here. Wasn't a production over here, was it? I don't see a production on the map. I don't know what that is, those other points there, but bakery, where are you at? Bakery, if we go back to the beginning here, they're going to take all of your basic crop types, as well as eggs, milk, and that is everything. All right, fantastic. This might be the bakery production point. Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, okay. This is probably the bakery production point. Yeah, it is. Fantastic. Okay. Some of them just aren't marked on the map, which is fine. Global company stuff's pretty easy to find out where you're going, obviously, with just being able to see it on the global company screen where it's at on the map, which is very helpful. All right, we'll try to avoid these curbs as much as possible and head up here. So up here looks like got the animal dealer and the barn sell point probably. And potentially another. Yeah, so it looks like we have, we zoom in into here. Fish stores. We got here fish store 3, buying hay bales, and animal dealer. So buying hay bales, I'm assuming, is a sell point. Yep, it is. They're going to take silage, grass, hay, and straw, and that is everything. The animal dealer is going to be just right here, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. And then down here, I'm assuming this is the fish storage. So fish store, what was it, 1, 2, or 3? Fish store 3. So they're going to buy those various products there for you, and those products there. So, boy, making fish would be great. Same with be making all sorts of money making sausage. It looks like, I think that's got to be the sausage, or whatever the meat factory makes. Head out this way. Don't think this was a good idea. No, this was not. All right, we'll try to turn around here. We have another sell point right next door to us there, but don't see a viable way to get over there without going out this way. Some of these tight yards might drive some of you over the edge, but honestly, the only thing I have is I'd rather the gates open faster. All right, we'll try to get up to that. I'm not sure how to get up there. It looks like we got to drive around a little bit, but that's fine. Wonderful detail in the town. Seems like there's a lot of people out and about, which is nice. That's a sell point right ahead of us there, but we're going to head up this way first. Take a look at some of these sell points. All right, so we should have a sell point right here. Assuming this guy right here. So this sell point that we're at is that guy. And then this one's the next one we're going to be at. So we'll take a look at that one as well. So this guy is what we're at right now. They're going to take sugarcane, sugar beets, potatoes, and that is everything. And then the other one we're going to get to in just a second here is, I don't see it on here. Nope, I don't see it. What is that? Oh, buying sand. Why did I think it was something else? Buying sand right there. They're going to buy probably what is sand and probably compost, I'm going to guess on that one. Oop, that was a close call there. That was almost a really bad crash there. Of course, I've already crashed multiple times this one. So this guy straight ahead is the buying sand point. Now we'll head up here and take a look. There looks like there's 4 sell points, 4 or 5 up here. 3, 4, 5. Nice little compound of sell points up here. We'll slow down for this gate if it's going to open. Yeah, the trigger needs to be a little bit further away, I think. Okay, so lots of sell points in here and lots of stuff going on in here. So let's take a look at the map here. First one, freight station. So if we go down to the freight station, pallet acceptance. So it's going to take probably flour, maybe not be flour. That might be sugar. Maybe that's flour. One of those is flour, one of those is probably sugar. Milk looks like cheese. I'm not sure. And pallets and boards it looks like as well. And that's what it's going to take here. Okay, so that is, we tag that. That's that guy right there. Now the next one we have here, we're going to tag. That's the wool and cotton station right there. So, and then we have the train station. which is just over there. There's probably yeah, I can see there's a grain tip point in there. And then we have the wood chips, which I'll tag, which is right over there in that corner there. So if we take a look, the wool and cotton point, it's going to buy wool and cotton, it looks like, nothing else. The train station point is going to buy all of your basic crops, and that is everything it's going to buy. And then finally, we have the wood chips point, which is going to buy wood chips for a decent price there. That's a good price on wood chips. Lots of good sell points over in this area. This is definitely a hopping part of town. But yeah, there's the wood chips right there. You can see a little bin right in there, right straight ahead from the truck. And lots of sell points on here. I actually do like maps that have a lot of sell points. It kind of gives you, I mean, if you see my No Man's Land series, you can see how many sell points I have on there. But it gives you a lot of options to be able to sell stuff. And I think I don't like it where there's a different sell point for every individual item per se. But I like it where there's sell points that make sense that those places are buying those items. And I like sell points that compete with each other. So I know they don't actually do that, obviously, but where it seems like they're competing in a way to get your business. So you kind of have different options and different prices at all times. But there's another sell point right there. We are at the magnet. That is going to take milk and eggs, so probably just a little convenience store. And then they're also going to take, a lot of that stuff there, a lot of those additional crop types there. Fantastic. Okay, now we have gone, essentially we started over here, we started down below on the map, but we drove up around, took a look at all this stuff through here. We'll take a look at the construction site, and then we'll head down to the BGA and take a look at these two factories real quick. And then we'll begin working our way, I think, south. We'll probably head over and take a look at whatever that is, figure that out. So yeah, some of the ones that aren't labeled well, I will want to try to make it down to those ones just because I want to figure out what they actually are, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll take a look at the construction site sell point just out here. It's an auto gate, or might have to get out and open this one. I'm gonna have to get out and open this one. This is kind of cool. You could do all sorts of role playing with this. This could be a military compound if you built the fence up a little bit more. Good gravy. There's grass in here for you to mow too. But yep, here's a sell point right there. That's the construction sell point. So let's take a look at that one real quick. A construction site. Assume they're going to buy boards. Nope, they buy sand. That's it. Out of all the places, you'd think they would also buy like boards and stuff like that, but I guess not. Anywho. All right, we'll head south here. Got a little bit of air on that one. Off to the left, we do have a factory, and I passed the other ones I wanted to go see because we have the BGAs in there. There we go. Is this an auto gate? Oh, they're killing me with their gates. All right, so we have a factory on the right here, which we'll look at which one it is here in a second. We have a couple bunker silos there. We have the digester and the digestate out point there. So pretty standard BGA. The BGA is going to take, assuming standard stuff, yep, silage, grass, hay, and straw, or no, not straw, sorry, just grass, hay, and silage. The silage price is fantastic at $7.20, and then also manure and slurry, and those prices look fantastic as well. So, oh, and let's actually take a look real quick. So we are at the diesel production is right next to us there, and then across the way is the meat processing plant. So there you go. The tight little loop they got there for working your way around the digestate. I guess if you had a tractor or something, you'd be fine, but getting a big truck in there would be a little bit difficult, maybe. I mean, there's plenty of room, I guess, in there. You'd be fine, but... Oop, geez, hit that car. My bad, buddy. Well, let's keep moving along. I do like the river that kind of runs through the map. It's actually a really nice addition to it. The bridges and everything like that. Yeah, I like that because a lot of places where there's farming and stuff going on, there's got to be a water source somewhere. Usually, a lot of the time. It looks like, is that a repair trigger? Yeah, it looks like a little repair trigger down there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Like a little mom and pop repair shop there. So there you go. Oh, we wanted to head out that road, actually. This is going to take us down to that mystery icon that we're going to try to figure out. It might just be a silo or something, but I do kind of want to figure it out. Oh, it looks like a manure storage pit, maybe? Potentially. Maybe a buy point? They did say they have, let me look here. I thought they said they had something like a buy point. Maybe, I've been doing too many map tours, but this could be a buy point. But whatever this is over here, something to do with manure and slurry. So it could be a storage, it could be a buy point. My guess, since everything's in global company, it's probably a buy point. Yeah, I would guess that, but I could be wrong on that. Actually, let's go ahead and just see if that changes anything. Is there anything that comes up now in here? Nope. Anywho, we'll continue on our tour. We'll loop down this way here. Got a little, like, kind of rock cliff there. Like little features like that they put on maps. Little pond up here, and we want to cut a right to go take a look. Oh, geez. It's hard when you're that far away from the road to see what's going on the road, too. And see where the terrain is going to be a little bit unforgiving. That's okay. We'll head up here. Up here we should have, I like these little houses and stuff they got up here. That's a nice one. I like the red one quite a bit, actually. I think I'd choose that red one. Red one just looks really nice. I don't know. I like it. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. So every day I flip over in a map tour. It is every time I crash, but geez Louise. Oh, I apologize. I don't have the mod installed that allows me to flip myself back over, so let me just fix our little problem here. There we go. It's like nothing ever happened. I'll just leave that on, because I guarantee I'll probably do it again. I've already did it once. This terrain, I just was trying to stay zoomed out so you guys can see a little bit more. It's hard to sometimes see some of the hazards, if you will, on the terrain. I have to open this gate up? Nope, thank goodness. Okay. Looks like the sell point's actually right here. You're over top of it. This is the dairy plant. And they are going to buy milk. Perfect. So it's just like your dairy sell point that you'd have on other maps. All right. Let's take a look at where we are at right now on the map here. So we're up here at the dairy plant. I think we're going to head back down here, obviously. And I think we will... trying to decide what I want to do. I'll probably hit those when we do a flyover at the end. I'm probably not. Probably same with the fish farm there. We'll probably head down and take a look at these guys and then head up. Probably, yeah, and then head up and then take a look at the starting farm, head over and work our way up and out that way. That will probably be the plan. My map tours can be a bit chaotic, as you probably know if you've been watching the channel for a while. But hey, they get the job done, all right? All right, we'll head back out onto the main road here. Beautiful. Hopefully the main road doesn't have any crazy potholes or anything to trick me or cause me any issues. Part of the problem maybe be if I watch my speedometer a little bit closer too, I probably wouldn't get as many crashes. Right here we have another production plant. We'll take a look at which one that one is here in just a second. And then up here we have a fuel point as well as another sell point up here. So fuel point and another sell point. So that production plant over there, that is the production of compound feed. And then we're at the gas station sell point. So if we take a look at that inside here, go across, they're going to buy fuel for a enormous amount of, good Lord, holy smokes, 7,000. Wow. Get a fuel trailer. You'd be doing A-okay on that. Good gravy. That's a lot of cash for some fuel. You probably could buy it from them here and sell it again and make money. Oh, goodness gracious. That's crazy. We have another production plant just on the right here. Let's go back over to the map here. So this is the vegetable storage, which that's probably not in... I'm assuming you can just use it as a storage place for vegetables, which it does look like that's probably what it is. Let's go hop out and take a look at it. I'm a little bit curious now. Easy drive in. Ooh. This is kind of cool. Well, I don't know. I get a little scared driving this far in here. Okay. Yeah, so you probably can dump stuff in here and store it in here, but yeah, getting out of there might be a little bit tricky. Since I thought that was going to be a drive-through, but nope. And you have another side over here. Lights to go on in there. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nifty. Kind of some built into the ground vegetable storage areas there, probably for sugar beets and potatoes. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. That's pretty cool. Okay. As we continue along here, I'm going to set cruise control. It's going to be a mistake in about 5 seconds, but we're going to figure out what that is, or try to figure out what that is, because I have no idea what that could be. Huh. I don't know. There's some storage in here. It might just be another farm area you can start off with if you want to. This is the thing that's labeled, this guy right here, which I don't... Huh, maybe it's a storage of some kind or something. I don't know. Interesting. I am not sure what that is. All right, so we're going to head down here. We'll take a look at the poultry farm and the chicken coop, which I don't think you start off owning. Nope, you don't. But if you did want to buy it, it would be $177,000, which we are going to buy it because we're going to want to take a look at the chicken coop a little bit. Then we have shop number 2. Oops, get out of that screen. And the sawmill down there at the bottom, which the sawmill, I believe, is just a production point. Might have a sell point on it as well. I don't see the sawmill in here, so probably not. And then the poultry farm. Poultry farm, is that going to be in here? Yep, that one is a sell point as well. That one is going to take, looks like it's going to take corn, sunflowers, oats, wheat, and barley. And then we also have selling station, or shop number 2, which shop number 2 is going to take those products through there. Fantastic. Oop, nope, didn't want to hop out of you. Keep driving. And this field on the left here is field 8, which is one of the starting fields if you go in new farmer mode that you are going to start out with. Actually, you can take this route over here to get to the chicken coop and the poultry sell point. Come on, you can do it. Oof, almost made it. Just had to clip the fence a little bit there, clip the gate. Ooh, geez, I really was having some issues going there. Okay, so it looks like this is probably the sell point right here on the right. This guy in there. And this is probably the chicken coop right over here. Take a look here. Yep. So 500 chickens, you be doing A-okay there. I actually kind of like that style of chicken coop quite a bit. This gate I have to open manually. Nope, that one will open for us when we get there. Okay. Fantastic. So there you go. This is kind of just the chicken farm if you want to run it. I love that there's a sell point right there, so you can sell stuff right there to it. So might be kind of useful if you're doing other stuff around. It's not often you get a sell point right in your farm. And off to the right there, I believe off to the right, we tag it. Shop number 2. Yep, right there. Okay. Yep, that is another sell point there for you. And then the left here, we have the sawmill just out this way, which is not a sell point. This is a production building. And there also is probably a lumber sell point. Yeah, there is. I can see it over there now. Yeah, so you can sell wood here as well as you can do the production. So there you go. Okay, taking a look at the map. We'll head back up and around and head up to here, and we'll take a look around here. We actually might, yeah, we'll probably want to drive up to those there. So we'll keep driving. I'll say we might go on foot and jump over there, but we'll probably want to drive up and take a look at some of that stuff that's a little bit further north. But we are making progress. This is a fairly large map too, and especially with the production stuff, you know, geez, I could not have ever done that again. I was trying to turn and then didn't work out, going too fast. Yeah, after a map tour with me, this truck is usually pretty messed up, as I'm sure you probably can imagine. We'll go take a look at the kind of the starting farm area here. I don't know how long this map tour is going to be again. It's probably going to be like 40 minutes because if there's a lot of stuff going on this map. And it's fairly spread out, which there's nothing wrong with that. It just is what it is. It's kind of nice, as a matter of fact. But we'll head up here. All right, so we do have a sell point right here on the left, just in that area there, which is going to be shop number 1. Oh, sorry, my bad, just up there. Glad I tagged it. Shop number 1. We go down here, is going to take all of those various products there. So we probably can untag that now. All right, and then let's see, where are we going to head out? We're going to head out that way next, so I'm actually probably going to just get the truck turned around here. Hit that person, my bad. We'll just park it right here for us to get going again. We'll hop out on foot, actually, and take a look around. That's the automatic open gate there. A lot of the stuff is probably just kind of your farmyard and everything like that. You got a little area to work on old trucks or tractors and what have you. These don't open up, do they? That one does. Okay, repair trigger right through here. Fantastic. A lot of grass and stuff. If you put the real mower mod in here, it'd be kind of nice to be able to clean it up a little bit. Some people like all the detail and stuff around. I'm not a big fan of it. I like to have like a nice, clean, crisp barnyard, if you will. Different bays through here, different places to store stuff. Some of your equipment's out here. Again, some of it looks very, I actually kind of like that. It looks like it's been out here, it's been used. That's a good look. A lot of map makers don't do that. You just have brand new equipment out here, but it kind of gives you the feel that you're kind of taking over for someone out here, which I think is fantastic. But yeah, this goes out. That's a click to open gate. It goes out to those fields that way. You have another repair trigger over here. And some of your equipment's out here. And you have a fuel point right here, which I'm assuming is to buy fuel, based on how it is on the map. Combine stuff out here. And let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? Want to go through this guy? Plenty of storage space, though, regardless of how you look at it. This one, I would assume, would be an automatic open gate. Must be. We'll run out this way. We're going to head out and take a look at, what is it, pigs we have out here? I think it's pigs. But if we head out this way, got some haystacks out here. But yes, this compound here, if we can get over it, has some storage there. The actual way in is around this way, and as you can see here on the map, it kind of loops around there, but we just ran across. So, but there is pigs out here somewhere. Looks like that's a slurry. This is probably the pig place here. There we go. 300 pigs you can put in here, so plenty of room for pigs out here if you wanted to do pigs. And is this storage as well? No, these do not open. Or at least I can't get them to open, so it could be either or. All right, we'll hop back over to our truck. And now what we're going to do is head across this way and head up and take a look at this here. And then head up and look at these 2 final spots up here. And then we'll hit everything else with a flyover at the very end. And call it good. That'll be the map tour. 3 hours later. No, this is a cool map, I will say. It does have a very cool feel to it. I would like to know exactly. It kind of feels like a lot of the... I'm probably going to offend someone by saying this. It kind of feels like a lot of the Polish maps. In a lot of senses, except that it's much more open and much more, but it just a lot of the details look very similar to kind of that more Eastern European feel, and I'm sure I'm going to offend someone by saying anything at all. So I do apologize if I offended you. I wasn't trying to offend you. It just is the nature of the beast, I suppose. All right, we'll stop here. So that's kind of a main road in. We'll go up out on foot and take a look at some of the stuff. That does not open up. Looks like another... Open up, makes sense. The other side didn't open. This looks like a cow pen here. See where the way to put the cows in is. The cow pen? Yep, cow pasture. Ooh, do we not own this? Oh no, we own this. This is one of the things you start off with. There we go. Don't say I haven't found a trigger yet. Might be right over here. Oh. Huh. When in doubt, spam the R key until you find the trigger. Your guys can't find the cow trigger to see how many cows this stupid thing takes. Where is it exactly on the map here? Right here. Okay, let me get out of the way here. I'm just befuzzled that I can't find that. There's no trigger there. I cannot find a dialogue to buy cows. Huh. I mean, I guarantee it's just because I, for whatever reason, am not able to find it. But that is very strange. I cannot find a cow dialogue box for that. What do we have over here? Who knows what we have over here? Maybe another fuel point or something over here, or storage for something, but that's a gate there. That's a cool gate. I like that. The poles that slide across there. Anyhow, we'll keep looking the rest of the farm since I can't figure out how the cows work. Oh, geez. I had this issue on a different video, but that time it was because I hadn't bought it yet. That's why I checked that. These open up. These don't open up. These you got to open up, do they? Yeah, okay. These guys open up. It's hard to tell sometimes which ones are going to open and which ones aren't. Those ones aren't going to open. But anyhow, more storage there. This, what is this here? I don't know what this is either. I wish they would have done the translations a little bit better, where that would have been, I know I could, someone will comment, why don't you just go look it up? I know someone will comment that. Happens every time. But, like that. So barn sell point right here. So if we go into the menu here, was there 2 barn sell points? There's buying hay bales, that's right, to kind of help separate them out probably. But yep, they're going to buy silage, straw, hay, and grass here. So that's kind of nice to have that right on the farm. But that is pretty much everything for this little farm section here. Other than me failing to, let me just visit. Nothing. Normally that's right where the trigger would be where the cows are marked on there. But, well, I guess not. Okay. Actually, you know what we could do? I apologize if you don't care about the stupid cows and you're like, please just move along, Farmer Cop. I am going to do this real quick. We should be able to do the cows. Okay, so it can hold 200. So that is one way to do it right there. So there we go. We know it can hold 200. We don't know how to put them in over here, but regardless, we figured that out. So I apologize if you don't care about the cows at all. You're like, I'm not going to use the cows. Please stop looking at the cows. But I just wanted to figure that out. It was really bugging me that I couldn't figure that out. But anyhow, we'll keep driving up here. We got a couple more stops, and then we'll do a flyover to wrap this baby up. Beautiful. Get a drink of coffee there. All right. Never have too much coffee, I think is my philosophy, or one of them. But some neat little areas around here. Looks like maybe some placeable sections or something. Look to open that guy. Open up as well. Yeah. Is there a pen out here? Yep, there is. Sheep. Totally forgot about this one. Hopefully I can find this trigger so I don't have to jump back to the animal dealer. Oh yeah, right here. That one's fairly obvious. 250 on that one. Okay, and then we should have a sell point as well, just down. Or oh, maybe it's over here potentially. Let me go ahead and tag it. Shop number 3. Right here. Fantastic. So just outside there. Shop number 3. Shop number 3 is going to take those various products there, just like the other shops. So, which that I kind of like, because it's like, okay, well, which one of those has the best price right now and whatnot, so you can kind of have those competing shops. All right, I promise, guys, it's almost over. For those of you that have made it this far into this map tour, I appreciate you. For those of you that have left, well, I can't blame you. Especially if you're not... I know some people watch map tours because they're looking for maps to play. Some people are just watch them because they enjoy watching me. And, you know, there's all sorts of different reasons. But the translations, they got to fix the translations on here to make it a little bit more people friendly. But this is going to be your potato washer, I can tell you just by looking at it. Oh, the sugar plant. Nope, not the potato washer, guys. Just by looking at it, my confidence just boils away. Okay, on that note, let's go ahead and fly around here a bit. We'll go ahead and do some of this. Oh, the one thing I do want to take a look at, which we'll take a look at in a second here once we get over to it, but I do want to take a look at the landscaping textures. So we didn't come up here, really. So a big meadow here for mowing and whatnot. Nice. I love the detail on the terrain around here. Some of you will get bothered by the power poles and stuff around, but if you use course play, you won't have to worry about those. So you have a nice village through there. Here is the fish stuff, which we didn't really take a look at, so kind of cool through there. It's cool to have the fishery. Really like that. Very cool. You can tell these are very man-made water bodies here, but fantastic. They have access to the river there, so they're using that as probably part of their water supply. Then again, you got the main town and almost the bulk of the sell points, quite honestly. I wish they'd have like a road that, I guess you could take dirt roads to kind of cut across the landscape here, but it'd be nice to have like a main road that went out that way. But hey, that's just the feel of it. Sometimes the main roads don't go where you want them to. So what is this here? Kind of built into the little bunker. That's kind of cool. Anyhow, and this construction site is massive. You get up above it, you really can tell how much of the map it takes up. But again, I think you can buy it, can't you? Oh, wow. You can buy chunks of that construction spot, but I believe you can buy all of it except for like that back corner there. That's kind of cool. So you could use that if you wanted to. You could build a farm in there and have like your own little compound if you wanted to. But yeah, bottom half of the map down here. Main farm is kind of through here. I like that water body a lot. Got more fields down here. Field 8 here is the one you start off with. But yeah, fantastic. So actually we're gonna buy. Actually, we'll use the construction site. Why not? We're gonna jump out of that real quick. Go visit that. We are going to see what textures we have available. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Of course, doesn't really matter a whole lot. Kind of a dirt texture there. That like that's like the pavement. Another pavement texture. Another dirt texture there. Another dirt texture there. You got the kind of the wood chip texture. Grass. There's grass on it, which is a good sign. Dirt. Regular grass. Kind of a gravel texture. The mountain texture there. Sand. Kind of a different type of sand, like a wet dirt more so. And that's back to the beginning there. Go back to the grass and we'll make it look like we were never here. Just like that. But anyhow, yeah. So that is my map tour for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.